Morning folks. Day 8, Mount Isa to Richmond, so 405 kilometres, heading through Cloncurry and Julia Creek. So 405 kilometres with 3 pretty equal stints should make it pretty easy. Apparently the bakery in Cloncurry is worth a stop, so I'll strap in and get some breakfast there. Other things I'm looking at, there's a Burke and Wills Memorial on the side of the road, so I'll keep an eye out for that. Apparently it's not very big, so don't be surprised if I miss it. And the other one I'm going to go and have a sticky peek at is Mary Kathleen. It is a town that was formed in the 1950s to mine uranium, and then when the uranium ran out, they sold off the town, and so it's just streets now, so all the houses and everything are gone. Apparently you can drive around the back and have a look at the open cut mine site. It's flooded, but you can have a look at it, and so I'll go and have a sticky bag and see what I can see. But yeah, so that's day 8 on to Richmond. Talk soon. Cheers guys. One of the things that's very different about riding a motorbike is that people come up to you all the time to talk about it. Whether they used to ride motorbikes, whether they want to ride a motorbike, or whether they don't ride motorbikes, etc. Everyone just is happy to have a chat about a motorbike. And so I was just filling up there in Mount Isa, and a guy came up to me and he goes, "How do you find the Surtau, the BMW Surtau?" I said, "Oh, I love it, you know." Gave it a full rap about what I love about it. And he goes, "Oh, I've just bought one online from Port Macquarie." Now, given that I'm in Mount Isa, that's a hell of a hike. But he goes, "Yeah, an old guy had it, and it's got 900 kilometres on the clock." And I thought, "Oh, Jesus!" And so he was super stoked to get it, and just wanted to talk about the bike and how it handled and all that sort of stuff. And so, yeah, it's just really weird who approaches you and and it's a great icebreaker and all those sort of things. It's something you don't necessarily notice or are aware of in a car. I can't remember anybody ever, unless you're driving a fancy car or an old car or like a classic of some kind. Yeah, so it's a really, I guess it's a nice way to start the day. People just walk up and talk to you and have a chat. And I guess one of the things is that people on motorbikes have such a bad reputation, and so I don't know, we seem to be friendly enough with each other. And maybe it's just the guys in black leather that intimidate everyone and all that sort of stuff. But everybody else is just, just happy to have a chat, talk about the bike, where you going. The other night I was in the caravan park, and in the next cabin was 2 guys on Harley Davidsons talking about where they'd been and stuff like that. And we talked about GoPros. We had a quick chat about GoPros and what we like and what we don't like and all that sort of stuff. And so it's just such an amazing icebreaker. And I guess it's a really nice community once you're in. I guess it can be a bit intimidating if you don't own a motorbike, and I didn't own a motorbike, and I was pretty intimidated, and buying my first motorbike was intimidating. But now that you're in and you can talk with a little bit of confidence and there's a mutual respect, maybe, I don't know. But it was good fun, and it's just nice to meet people like that. And he's obviously excited about his new toy, so good luck to him, mate. I hope you have many a long ride on it, and you get to see a bit of the country, and you spend some time with some mates and all those good things. I hope it pays off for you. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning to be on the bike. It's sunny but not hot. There's the breeze in my face is a little bit cool, and it's just nice to be out on the road. The bike is running really well. Let's see what we got here. But anyway, this doesn't look real push on at all. Jesus. Well, not too bad, I guess. I hope everyone's alright. Holy moly, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a very, very big road train. Let me slow down and get this for you guys. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crikey, he's a big one. The uranium ore was discovered here in 1954. It was mined, and in 1984 the town was shut down and auctioned off. So all this ore went to the UK apparently to kickstart their atomic energy experiments, production. So let's go on. Let's go and have a look around the town, eh? There's big squares. Anyway, let's have a look, see. So apparently these pads are the carports. So I'm assuming the houses all stood on stilts, or maybe not stilts, but stumps. And so didn't have the sort of concrete foundation that you think about when you think about houses further south. So way over this creek over here, yes there is. Wow. Look, this needs a bit of work by the look of it. Oh, here we are, the gutters and everything on the side of the road. Jump out and do a quick piece to camera. Actually, why don't I shut everyone down for a sec. And so what we find here, we're in the town square, and so there's all footpaths and gutters and everything like that. So there's all gutters and everything around, and then out in suburbia across the creek is just the concrete pads of the carports, because all the houses were on stumps, etc. So this is just an amazing little part of the world where for a very short time it was worth a lot of money, and now it's not. And so obviously they deemed it worthwhile to build a community here, build a town, and then at the end pack it up and sell it off. Amazing. That to me looks like the remnants of lino tiles somewhere, so some sort of kitchen or wet area, I guess. So maybe the catering section of some sort of town hall or facility. But yeah, I won't go digging through it. You never know what's in there, given that they're mining uranium here. God knows what they were using on their floor tiles. But you know, it wouldn't surprise me if there was asbestos in there. But yeah, amazing part of the world. So let's go up and see if we can get to the mine site itself. Considering that these roads haven't been maintained in 35 years, they're in pretty good nick. I spoke a bit early, I guess. Oh, bastard. Oh, looks, yeah, the creek crossing's washed away, so we've got to go a little bit on the other side. We're totally fine. Back gutters again. Jeez, living in luxury. Guardhouse or gate maybe. Site offices. Hey guys, here I am in the open cut section of the Mary Elizabeth mine. So they came up that way through that little gully there, that man-made gully, and they dug out that mountain there. Now one thing that is still there is the bottom of the pit has been flooded. That water looks bizarrely turquoise, and so I suspect if you went swimming in there, you wouldn't come out with radioactive superpowers, you'd come out with radioactive super illness. So I will not be swimming in there today, nor I will be drinking or even approaching it. But it is just an amazing sight in that this whole town, it was worth building a town, mining this out, and then selling it at the end. So amazing. A little part of Queensland and Australia's history. Cheers, guys. And on to Cloncurry. I think it's about 60 k's away. I'm starving. It's 11 o'clock and I haven't had any breakfast yet. breakfast in Cloncurry. Next stop is Julia Creek. That's 140 k's away. So let's say an hour and a half. It is 12:05 now. All up, I've got another 286 to go. So let's say 3 hours plus a stop. Let's say 3:30, 4 o'clock. Yeah, let's see how we do. Well guys, it seems like the hills around Mount Isa and Cloncurry are pretty short-lived. So back into Channel Country, and this is McKinley Shire actually, and according to their sign it's gateway to the Gulf, I think, or Gulf country. So that's referencing the Gulf of Carpentaria up north. But yeah, once again we've got these channels that are 200 meters wide and are, I don't know, half a meter lower than the rest of the country, and that's got all the trees in them. And then you pop back up and you're onto the flat plain. There's grassy plains this time, not as rocky as yesterday or the day before. They were very, very rocky plains. These are a little bit grassier, but still not a huge number of trees, etc., except for that one. But yeah, so pretty slim pickings out here. But anyway, just having a bite, having a stretch, getting some fluids into me and jumping back on the go. Cheers guys.